Well, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Had a good evening last night. Little spot here on the ground was the home for the evening. And I got here early, probably about 5:30. And as I suspected, the group from town came up here a little bit later, and a lot of tents spread out in this area yesterday, and I'm darn near the last one to leave. But whatever. It's going to be a short day today. Today's the 15th day in a row of walking without taking a day off, which is the longest that I've gone. And it's, I think, about 215 miles that I've gone since I took a break. But I'm going to take a break this afternoon. So as we call that a Nero. And then tomorrow I'm going to take a zero at a hotel and upload videos. But down just across the trail here, the side trail, there are a few folks camping out right now, so go down and say hello to them. They're getting ready to leave today also. But you might remember a picture probably 4 or 5 days ago now with this young lady in it.
Good morning.
What's your trail name?
Tater.
Tater. And when did you start?
I just got on in Southern Virginia.
Southern Virginia?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was only supposed to hike to Harper's Ferry. I ran the 4-state challenge and then couldn't stay away. Quit my job, came back for good, and now I'm walking to Maine.
4-state challenge. Back when I was running into people that were going to do the 4-state challenge, I said, I'm going to do the 4-state challenge, but I'm going to do it in 3 days. 15 miles a day is about enough for me.
Yeah.
So how was that?
It was awesome. It was, I think, like the most perfect day of my whole life.
Oh.
The weather was beautiful. It was, I think, literally easier than doing it and like hiking it to run it. And I ran it supported. Toasted helped me out with that. It was awesome. I loved it.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, and how far are you going?
All the way to Maine.
All the way to Maine. That's the plan, right?
Fingers crossed.
My
Fingers
plan
crossed.
as well. Well, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
And you have a great hiking day.
Thanks.
Hope to see you up the trail.
Enjoy your Nero Zero.
Come over here, sitting, relaxing, getting ready for the day. Who do we have?
I'm Toasted.
Hey, Toasted.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. When did you get started?
March 29th.
Okay.
Yep.
Down in Georgia?
Yep.
Very nice. What are some of the things that stick out as far as the trail goes, trail magic, or things that you've seen?
You know, I've been lucky to hike with a group. We've hiked with over 1,000 miles, and it's been really cool to experience the community with that group and see the beauty of the community of this trail.
Awesome.
How many volunteers come into it.
It is incredible. You see all the work that's done, steps. I mean, you see these massive stones that have been turned and angled, and how do people do that?
I don't know. I think a lot of us, you know, just seeing all that work from like the CCC 100 years ago and like all this major stone work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unreal.
It is crazy. And then back in North Carolina, I saw the trees that were down just from Helene last year, and they've been cleared out.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Well, I wish you the best to Katahdin. I hope to see you up the trail.
Same to you.
All right, one more stop. Another gentleman I've been seeing on the trail.
Hey, remember me?
Say hello to the group. What's your trail name again?
Yeah, I'm Guardian.
Hey, Guardian.
How's everybody doing?
They're doing great. They're sitting in their living room or
Yep.
drinking a cup of coffee.
Not getting eaten by bugs.
I'm swiping the mosquitoes here. There was a gentleman up here, like cowboy camping, meaning you're just laying out in the open, and I don't know how he does it because mosquitoes are chasing me around this morning. But what are some of your greatest memories, or what sticks out to you so far on the trail?
Probably my best memory has been going through the Grayson Highlands and getting licked by all those ponies. And then the other most memorable spot had to be the Pond Mountain Wilderness. It was so beautiful through there. And I had just like gigantic camping area all to myself.
Nice.
So, yep.
I wish you luck on the trail, Guardian.
Yep. Same to you, Creek.
Pleasure seeing you again.
Yep. Right back at you.
Okay, take care.
My watch says 4 a.m. My mind says stay in bed, but my spirit says go ahead to another day, another day. And I've got mighty miles to make, and not a single one will go to waste.
So today I have about 6.5 miles. 6.5 miles to a road crossing where I will need to figure out how to get to the Appalachian Motel, where I'm going to spend a half a day today, or actually this evening, and then a full day tomorrow. I think it's Vernon, and that's probably New Jersey. The trail here kind of straddles New York and New Jersey, and I guess it depends on which side of the trail, if you go one direction or another. Honestly, everybody's really excited that have been hiking around because they're heading towards Warwick, and Warwick has a drive-in movie theater, and they allow through hikers to camp and watch movies from their tent, which sounds kind of cool. I guess I didn't plan right. Don't look far enough ahead or something, because I think since I'm going to, I believe it's Vernon, to the motel for a couple days, then when I get back on the trail, I'm not sure it'll line up to go to Warwick, but it sure sounds neat. Fairly decent start this morning. Started at 7:30. Supposed to be 90 degrees today, so a little bit cooler than yesterday, but there's some rain moving in this evening, late afternoon or afternoon. And then for the weather forecast right now, it's showing rain the next couple of days, or maybe a few days. It's going to cool off in the upper 70s. So I guess I hiked in the hottest weather, getting off for the coolest, but along with that cooler weather, it's cooler as a result of the rain that's coming in. And I've found that when I've hiked with wet feet, wet socks, it kind of messes my feet up. My feet are hurting a little bit now, and for the last few days, because of the rain that I hiked in a few days ago, my shoes and my socks got wet, and then I actually have blisters on both of my little toes from that wet day. So I think it's better for me to hike in the heat and avoid the rain. On up the trail we go. Gotcha. Nice job.
Thanks.
Somewhere along here is Stairway to Heaven, but I looked and it didn't call it that, but this might be it.
Yeah. Stairway is, I think, 6 miles.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's quite a climb here, but Guardian does it with no problem. Oh, to have youth, strength, willpower. He's cruising. Got a water source here, and I still have water, but when it's going to be 90 degrees and there's not much water on the trail, probably not wise to pass up a water source. So I'll carry a couple extra pounds and have an extra liter in the back in case I need it. There was a frog here just a minute ago croaking. There he goes. I think he's saying, hey, that's Creek and Guardian I see over there. He may not be saying that. He may say if you don't drink water, you're going to croak. Oh, boy. Nice water. It's a little thick through here. Keep hoping there aren't any ticks here. The good thing is, tonight I'll have a shower. Yay! Hey, you guys. Without getting into too much personal detail, I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about just the blessings of God in my life, God and family. So that last day that you saw of me hiking with my brother who surprised me on the trail, John, I think in the video I said, your trail name could be Designated Driver because he doesn't drink, which is a good thing. But just the way things turned out, turns out that he surprised me on the trail. He hiked 19 miles with me into Duncannon. He had a rental vehicle, so he took me to a hotel in Harrisburg. Had a 0 the next day, but then that evening when he was going to take me back to trail the following day, 3 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call from my wife with a family emergency in Colorado. Just the fact that my brother surprised me on the trail the day before, was with me. We were in a hotel where I could get a phone call instead of in a shelter or in my tent up on the trail. By the time I hung up with my wife, my brother had booked a flight for me out of BWI to Colorado Springs. And he said, we need to leave in within 15 minutes. He whisked me off to the airport. I was there 1 hour before my flight took off, and I was with my wife in less than 12 hours after she called me and said, I need you now. So I'm just so thankful that I have God in my life and that he looks after my needs and he cares for me and for all of you. I can't thank my brother enough. I can't thank God enough for allowing things to line up for me to be where I needed to be, when I needed to be there. If it hadn't been for that turn of events, it could have taken me 3 days to get to an airport. And with the passing of my mother-in-law, I would not have been there for my wife. Thank God. Thanks, John. Love you, brother. These little gnats that fly around in your face and dive bomb your ears, they're really something. Sometimes they'll hover like 3 or 4 inches in front of your eyeball and just hover along. Other times they dive bomb your eyeballs, but they all seem to be pretty darn good at hitting your ear, just shooting for the ear canal. You're swatting as you're stumbling over rocks. I have a bug net, so I could put it on, but it makes things even hotter and more difficult to see. I seem to, they're bothersome. Mosquitoes are worse than those little pesky gnats, though. And they don't seem to be as well adapted to keeping up with me. Well, I know, with your blazing speed, Tom, it's incredible that anything could keep up with you. Right. But the mosquitoes, well, something bites on me during the day because of my elbows and stuff. Itchy. But even though the bugs are a little bit on the fierce side, I think they could be a lot worse. So I'm definitely not going to complain too much about the bugs. Just enough, right? Nice boardwalk. We'll see ya. The gentleman and his son that I just passed, took a picture of, you'll see at the end, told me he was a firefighter in New York, and he was going to share information on my channel with the firefighters in the firehouse. I have goosebumps right now thinking about that, and just thinking about the firefighters in New York City, so close to what happened 9/11. We're never going to forget. So I was saying that I have goosebumps, and it chokes me up to think about the firefighters in New York City that are so close to what happened 9/11. And Obviously, the reason for my hike is to draw awareness to Tunnel to Towers Foundation, raise money for Tunnel to Towers Foundation to help those families, but to also make sure that we never forget what happened on September 11th. I hope those firefighters are watching this video and they can route me along to Katahdin. Under 900 miles to go now. That's a chip shot, right? If my friends at Tunnel to Towers Foundation could share my channel and my videos with some of those firehouses in New York City, or some of the police stations or EMS that was affected by 9/11 so dramatically, I would appreciate it. Oh man, how's that water feel? There they are, enjoying the water. Enjoy it, okay? You too. Hi, how are you? White Blaze. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hikers, do not approach the cows. No problem. I think that's my destination up there. Maybe Route 94 or something. And if I remember correctly, and the information that I received is correct, there's a creamery up here. And I'm thinking creamery might have ice cream. I've been led astray before. Hopefully it won't be the case this time. Okay, this is New Jersey, Route 94, 6.5 miles today, and where I need to find my way to Vernon, New Jersey, where I'm going to take half a day off and a full day off tomorrow, and some ice cream, hopefully. Look both ways, be safe. I hear them coming. Oh, look at this. There's an open sign. And what sign is this that I see? Here's your sign. Saw my two favorite signs, ice cream and open. T-Dogs. Okay, so I had my hot dogs, met some wonderful people. Ice cream's next on the list. What an afternoon. Lots of goodies here. Heaven Hill. Oh, cold watermelon. That's one of my weaknesses. But ice cream is too, and I think I'm working my way towards it. But I don't know, you might have me at the watermelon.
Yeah, you might need a little of both. I need a little of both.
And I heard you have apple cider slushies that are pretty good.
I'll give you a little taste test. I'm just cutting them up.
Do you mind being on my YouTube channel?
How are you?
Where are we?
Heaven Hill Farm, Vernon, New Jersey.
Yeah, we got some great stuff in here.
Yeah, we do.
And it's not over 90 outside and it's cool in here.
Yeah, it's nice to be inside.
Thanks for the watermelon.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, look at that. There's a rainbow over the section that I'll be going up next. This section's called Stairway to Heaven. It's got a rainbow formed over the top of it. Isn't that awesome?
High up in the mountains, I was born in the spring, near a patch of mountain laurels where the birds they like to sing. In the hills there's still the feeling, the spirit's still around, but as long as I stay up here I don't know what's going down. And I feel the air grow colder, though I know I'm warm inside. And I see the lights go dimmer, though I know that there's a fire. Well, I still can feel the water, though the rivers are run dry. I can hear the preacher preaching, but the faith has gone to die. And as far as I can see, this world's been broken for a while. And as long as I can be, I still plan to walk the mile. The end could come tomorrow, but that don't matter to me, 'cause I'll be high up in the mountains when I take my final leave. Well, as long as I can sing, and as long as I can dance, and as long as I can run, and as long as I can laugh, I'll do it all with joy as I fall from up above. And the last thing that I'll see is the world that I love. Oh, high up in the mountains, I was born in the spring, near a patch of mountain laurels where the birds they like to sing. In the hills there's still the feeling,